Again. I will never break out the rule again. Okay, let's read this one together. The rule.
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 Break up.
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 Break out the rule.
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 So it'll be
I will never break out the rule again.
let's do it again.
I will never break out the rule again.
For this one, which word would you like to highlight?
Never.
Never, right? So when you want to highlight the word, you'll try to speak it louder, right? So you can say, I will never break out the rule again. Okay, show me your finger. When you want to highlight, raise your finger. Okay, do this one again. This one. I
will never break out the rule again.
do it again.
I will never break out the rule again.
And how about for this one? That should be
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
yes, that's right.
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
So which part would you highlight?
Hardly.
So let's do this one together.
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
Let's do this one again.
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
Alright? But here, I really want to show I will never do that again. And I can hardly have fun in the daytime. So that's why I want to make never to the beginning of the sentence. So if I want to start a sentence with never, how would you change this one? Never will, right? So, oh, you're so smart. Never will. Never will. And then there will be never will I. Okay, let's do this one.
Never will.
Never.
Never will I break out the rule again. Never will I break out the rule again. Never will I break out the rule again.
And for this sentence, which one should we highlight?
No.
Still which word? Never. So you will
Never will I break out the rule again. Never will I break out the rule again.
And how about for this one?
Hardly
The first finger will be hardly can.
I have fun in the daytime.
Okay.
Hardly. I have
Okay. The first one. Hardly.
can. I have fun in the daytime.
Do this again.
Hardly can. I have fun in the daytime.
So this word we have to highlight which word?
Hardly.
Okay, so let's do one together.
Hardly can I have fun in the daytime. Hardly can I have fun in the daytime.
Alright. This. So originally it says, I will never break out the rule again. So would you read one together? I will
never break out the rule again.
So you forget which word should you highlight? I will
Never break out the rule.
Okay, so let's read one together. I will
Never break out the rule again.
Let's do this one again. I will
Never break out the rule again.
Okay, for the second one.
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
Let's do it again.
I can hardly have fun in the daytime.
Okay, and for this sentence?
Never will I break out the rule again.
Okay, so you have to highlight never, right? Never. So let's do this one again. Never.
Never will I break out the rule again.
Let's do this one again. Never.
Never will I break out the rule again.
Okay, so for this sentence, did I break out the rule? Did I break out the rule?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did, right? So that's why I said I will never break out the rule again. Can I break out the rule?
No.
No, I cannot. Will I break out the rule in the future?
No.
Yes.
No, I cannot, right? So I cannot break out the rule again. Alright? And for this one, how do you read this one?
Hardly can I have fun in the daytime.
Let's do again.
Hardly can I have fun in the daytime.
And again.
Hardly can I have fun in the daytime.
So, can I have fun in the daytime?
No.
No. Can I have fun after the sunset?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have fun before the sunset?
No.
No. Right? So that's why we have this sentence. So let's read this one again together. Never.
Never will I break out the rules again.
And the second one.
Hardly can I have fun in the daytime.
So that's why we have this kind of things here. We have I will never break out the rule again. I can hardly have fun in the daytime. And then we make it into never will I break out the rule again. And hardly can I have fun in the daytime. So if we have this kind of rules here, how do you make this two? People are barely allowed to drink in the daytime. Someone said barely.
Barely are people allowed to drink in the daytime.
So let's do it again. Barely
are people allowed to drink in the daytime.
Okay, let's do this again. Barely.
Barely are people allowed to drink in the daytime.
So which word should you highlight?
Barely.
Okay, so let's read one again. Barely.
Barely are people allowed to drink in the daytime.
And how about the second one?
Rarely is the pregnant woman involved in this event.
Okay, good. Let's do this one again. Rarely.
Rarely is the pregnant woman involved in this event.
So that's why we have barely are people allowed to drink in the daytime, or rarely is the pregnant woman involved in this event. Right? So in conclusion, we have the sentence patterns like this, like never, seldom, hardly, rarely, barely, sparsely. We have this kind of adverbs, which is kind of about negative means in the beginning, and then we'll change the sequence of the sentence a little bit. So it's on your textbook. You can turn to page 223. Okay, 223. Okay, so when you go back home, please make sure you do the exercise on page 224 as your homework. Okay, 224 for your homework. Right? But for this one, what we are going to do is that you are going to write a poem about a religion based on this kind of sentence patterns. So for example, for the Ramadan, for the Allah, I have a poem like this. For example, in the name of Allah. So I say, in the name of Allah, the Almighty, forgive me for my wrongdoing. In daytime,
Never consume anything.
so you have to highlight which word. Okay,
Never,
so we read one together.
never will I consume anything.
During Ramadan,
Never will I violate the rule of fasting.
in life,
Never am I allowed to disobey your commandments.
okay, so in the name of Allah the Omnipotent, guide me with your blessing. So what you have to do for your homework is that you are going to find a religious festival and you have to identify its important feature based on the 5 W1H questions. And then, based on the religious festival, you have to write down 3 inverted sentences. The sentence pattern we just learned like that. Okay, 3 sentences for that. And then, in the end, we'll create a poem with the sentences. But for the next time, you just have to give me the 5 W1H questions information about the religious festivals and 3 sentences about the religion using the sentence pattern we learned today. Alright? So, there are going to be 6 religions on this video channel. So in other words, each of you have to be responsible for 1 religion. Alright? Yeah, 1 for all 6 altogether. So which means in your team, each person has to watch 1 video clip for that and note down the key information of the religion. So in other words, in your team, you are going to watch a video clip about different religions. Okay, so for the final check, for each team, how many religions are you going to watch? 6. And how many questions are you going to answer to each religion? No, 1 person. You are going to answer how many questions based on the religion? 6. Those questions are what, when, where, who, how, why. And how many sentences are you going to write?
3.
How many?
3.
3 sentences, right? Using that kind of sentence patterns. So in other words, how many answers are you going to get